Taxi, taxi.
I say, Captain, buy a flower for poor girl.
I'm sorry, I haven't any change.
Oh, I can change half a crown. Here, take this for tuppence.
I really haven't any... Stop. Here's 3d if that's any use to you.
Thank you, sir.
Here, you be careful. Better give him a flower for it. There's a bloke there behind the pillar taking down every blessed word you're saying.
I ain't done nothing wrong by speaking to the gentleman. I've a right to sell flowers if I keep off the curb. I'm a respectable girl, so help me, I never spoke to him except to ask him to buy a flower off me.
What's the row? What's all the blooming noise? There's a tech taking her down.
Oh, sir, don't let him charge me. You don't know what it means to me. They'll take away my character and drive me on the streets for speaking to gentlemen.
There. Who's hurting you, you silly girl? What do you take me for?
On my Bible oath, I never said a word.
Oh, shut up. Do I look like a policeman?
Then what do you take down my words for? How do I know you took them down right? You just show me what you wrote about me. What's this? That ain't proper writing. I can't read that.
I can.
All I want is a room somewhere far away from the cold night air, with one enormous chair. Oh, wouldn't it be lovely? Lots of chocolate for me to eat, lots of coal making lots of heat, warm face, warm hands, warm feet. Oh, wouldn't it be lovely? Oh, so lovely, synapse a blooming still. I won't never budge till spring. Grab over me windowsill, someone's head resting on my knee, warm and tender as they can be, who takes good care of me. I wouldn't it be lovely? Lovely, 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 lovely.
Be off with you. I don't want you.
Don't be so saucy. You ain't heard what I come for yet. Did you tell him I come in a taxi?
Nonsense, girl. What do you think a gentleman like Mr. Eggins cares what you came in?
Oh, we are proud. He ain't above giving lessons, not him. I had him say so. Well, I ain't come here to ask for any compliment, and if my money's not good enough, I can go elsewhere.
Good enough for what?
Good enough for you. Now you know, don't you? I've come to have lessons, I am, and to pay for 'em too, make no mistake.
Well, what do you expect me to say to you?
Well, if you was a gentleman, you might ask me to sit down, I think. Don't I tell you I'm bringing you business?
Pickering, shall we ask this baggage to sit down, or shall we throw her out the window?
Ow! I won't be called a baggage when I've offered to pay like any lady.
What is it you want, my girl?
I want to be a lady in a flower shop, instead of selling at the corner of Tottenham Court Road. But they won't take me unless I can talk more genteel. He said he could teach me. Well, here I am, ready to pay like any lady, not asking any favours. And he treats me as if I were dirt. I know what lessons cost as well as you do, and I'm ready to pay.
How much?
Now you're talking. I thought you'd come off it when you saw a chance of getting a bit of what you've chucked at me last night. You had a drop in, hadn't you?
Sit down.
Oh, if you're going to make a compliment of it.
Sit down. Sit down, girl. Do as you're told. What is your name?
Eliza Doolittle.
Won't you sit down, Miss Doolittle?
Oh, don't mind if I do. There'll be spring every year without you. England still will be here without you. There'll be fruit on the tree and a shore by the sea. There'll be crumpets and tea without you. Art and music will thrive without you. Somehow Keats will survive without you. and there still will be rain on that plain down in Spain. Even that will remain without you. I can do without you. You dear friend who talk so well. You can go to Hartford, Hereford and Hampshire. They will still rule the land without you. Windsor Castle can stand without you. And without much ado we can all muddle through without you. Without your pulling it, the tide comes in. Without your twirling it, the earth can spin. Without your pushing them, the clouds roll by. If they can do without you, ducky, so can I. I will not feel alone without you. I can stand on my own without you. So go back in your shell. I can do bloody well without you.
And Freddie Ensford Hill.
How do you do?
How do you do? Miss Doolittle?
Good afternoon, Professor Higgins.
The first race was very exciting, Miss Doolittle. I'm so sorry you missed it. Will it rain, do you think?
The rain in Spain stays mainly in the plain, but in Hereford and Hampshire, hurricanes hardly ever happen.
How awfully funny.
What is wrong with that, young man? I bet I got it right.
Smashing. I do hope we won't have any unseasonably cold spells. It brings on so much influenza, and our whole family is susceptible to it.
My aunt died of influenza, so they said. But it's my belief they done the old woman in.
Done her in?
Yes, Lord love you. Why should she die of influenza when she come through diphtheria right enough the year before? Fairly blue with it she was. They all thought she was dead, but my father, he kept ladling gin down her throat. Then she came to so sudden that she bit the bowl off the spoon.
Dear me.
Now, what call would a woman with that strength in her have to die of influenza? And what become of her new straw hat that should have come to me? Somebody pinched it. And what I say is, them that pinched it done her in.